Okay, so ever been in a really tough predicament that ends a friendship? Okay, so in fact, a lot of people are, this is actually a Dear Abby column, but in regard to the person that you're dating. So in the column, Dear Abby, a woman wanted advice after her best friend of 50 years ended the relationship due to her new partner. The woman said she was dating a man who worked in construction, and right when her best friend met him, she rejected him, then abruptly ended their friendship in the name of quote-unquote education. The friend said because of her background, she should have been with a lawyer or a doctor. The woman hasn't heard from her since. I know. Let's put her aside because that seems like very
I had her back right till we got to the end.
Yeah, exactly. Very elitist. Let's put her aside. Let's speak generally speaking. If you had a best friend, Erica, and you could not stand their partner because they, in your eyes, were a really bad person and you did not feel like treated your friend right, would you tell your friend? Would you end your friendship? Would you distance yourself? What would you do?
Now I wouldn't say anything because I've learned my lesson. I said something. I was the last to know about the engagement, and until recently, and this was 12 years ago, 14. Yeah, it's been a long time ago. Until recently, it created a major divide. I just think sometimes you want something for your friend, your best friend or whatever, and if you don't feel like they're getting it, there's a part of you that wants to protect them, but you don't ever know what's happening, within a relationship. And it wasn't my place to say anything at all the first time, so I certainly wouldn't say anything now.
Jeff, would you distance yourself?
Yeah, definitely. I would be nice. I've had this happen with friends in the past, right? I've tried to develop that relationship with the other person, and it's just not going right because we just don't click, right? And it's not my friend's fault. It might be something between me and her. At this point in my life, I don't need negativity. I don't need to jump through hoops to be your friend. I just kind of distance myself. If I see you on a certain occasion, I'll be friendly, right, and cordial and move on with the rest of my life, but I'm not bending over backwards to make you happy.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in theory, but I mean, if this is your best friend, like you're for real, like best friend, like this person's gonna be a pallbearer at my funeral, that kind of best friend, it's hard to say. I just wouldn't say anything because I feel what you're saying, Erica, because you I'm assuming, would be around them a lot. You would talk to them a lot. So if that dropped off, somebody might be like, Jeff, what's up, man? We used to watch football every Sunday. I haven't heard from you all season. What's up? Like, we would have to have that conversation.
So what would you say?
I don't know. I think you would, at that point, you would be forced to say, probably be forced to, in the position Erica was in, hey, I love you. I know going into this that I'm not going to convince you not to be in love with this person. I'm taking a step back, and these are the following reasons. You're my boy, you're my homegirl, I still got love, but I cannot in good faith continue with the exact same relationship.
Could you just deal with them? Or do they always have to come as a couple?
I think here's what the problem is. Al is saying it like it's your best friend. If you have a good guy that you're friends with, I'm sure he's friends with multiple people, right? 10 other people. That woman, and I'm using my specific thing specifically, that woman will cut all 10 of those people out of his life. Yes, they'll cut all 10. So it's not just like, hey, it's just a one-on-one between me and you and you're my boy and here's what's going on. She's cutting out all those other people. So this person knows it's I'm staying with this woman or I'm going to break up and be friends with all my other friends. That's how it goes. It's not just a one-on-one thing. It's your whole life, their family, their friends.
Yeah.
That's hard. I mean, your friend is, some people's friends are their family. They're their blood. You can't choose your family, but you can choose your friends. So I can only imagine, like I look at Martine, who you guys met. If I didn't love Martine's partner, I don't know what I would do because I can consider her my sister.
Yeah.
So that's
tough. Maybe it's an indicator that you and Martine are just different people at that juncture in your life. Maybe this new person is also just kind of a red light, like, hey, we had a great run from 2007 to 2020, but maybe after that we became different people. Maybe we just had this 13-year period where it was all good, and that was it. Yeah. Every relationship isn't going to be to the end.
Reason, season, lifetime. It's true.
What's that? Reason, season, lifetime?
People come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime.
You know what I was thinking? You could pick your friends, you could pick your nose. You can pick your friend's nose. Erica's like dropping wisdom,
never
and I
had that. Did you come up with that in your head?
You've never heard that?
No.
You could pick your friends, you could pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose?
No. Have you guys heard
You guys
that?
never heard that?
Never heard
Kelly
Schubert has.